my question
Sure.
is how I improve my accent. For example, for originally person English or like
Um,
English country.
you know, a lot of people do ask me this question: How can I change my accent, or how can I improve my accent? Well, the first thing I say is, why do you want to change your accent? There's no need to change your accent. I know where you're coming from because you want to sound more like a native. My advice is don't. You don't need to sound like a native because your accent is what makes you special, is what makes you stand out. You go to London, everyone will sound like me most of the time. But then you've got other cultures in over in London as well. You've got Spanish people, French, German, Brazilian, Portuguese, European Portuguese. You've got people from different parts of Africa. You've got people from India, Pakistan, Japan, China. They're all there in different parts of London and different parts of the UK. And everyone sounds different. And that's what makes London special, is when you hear all the different cultures, hear the different languages, the different accents. It's like, oh, you sound different. Where are you from? And then they say, oh, I'm from this country. Really? Tell me about it. I've always wanted to visit there. Or they may say, oh, you know what? I've been to your country. It's beautiful. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I've been to your country. It's beautiful. The food there was lovely. The weather was lovely. The people were friendly. So it gives you that chance to make a bond, to make you create a good connection with someone. But of course, there's nothing wrong with trying to change your accent, but you don't need to change your accent. But when it comes to your accent, it just comes down to just keep practicing with you know with your vocabulary, with your pronunciation. Like trying to say a glass of water, a bottle of water. I'm going to sit down on this chair. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to eat breakfast. There are different exercises you can do with your mouth to help you, to really pronounce certain words and also to improve your vocal range and your vocal strength as well. But to be honest, I always tell people you don't need to change your accent. Sometimes when you do learn a language, your voice starts to change. Like when I speak English, sometimes I have a deep voice, sometimes I have a high pitched voice. But when I start speaking Portuguese, I sound like this. Oi, tudo bem? Meu nome é Richard. Eu moro o Brasil. Eu moro na cidade Belo Horizonte. So my voice changes when you start speaking different language, and it just comes down to time and practice, really. But you don't need to change your accent. Keep your accent.